We almost started again. At the door, your hand was close to mine. Then not anymore. We almost started again. In the light from the hall, one more breath too near, one more almost, that's all. You stood where the shadow bent, half outside, half in. I heard the keys in your coat, like a song we never finished. You looked down at the handle, I looked away too late. The room behind me held its breath, like it still knew your name. Nothing open, nothing closed. We both knew how close it goes. We almost started again. At the door, your hand was close to mine. Then not anymore. We almost started again. In the light from the hall, one more breath too near, one more almost, that's all. The hallway light was shaking, soft gold on your sleeve. You said you should be going, but you didn't move to leave. I wanted to say stay, but the words fell back. A little hope, a little crack. If you had turned, if I had called, maybe we would be more than almost now. We almost started again. At the door, your hand was close to mine. Then not anymore. We almost started again. In the light from the hall, one more breath too near, one more almost, that's all. Almost started, almost stayed at the door once more. Your hand was near the door, near the door, near the door. You almost turned the key, but not anymore. Your hand was near the door in the hallway light. One little move from you could have changed the night. I saw your fingers wave above the silver line, like they still remembered the shape of coming inside. You smiled like it was nothing, but your shoulders stayed, and every quiet second leaned a little my way. Don't move closer, don't step back. We were standing in the crack. Your hand was near the door, near the door, near the door. You almost turned the key, but not anymore. Your hand was near the door in the hallway light. One little move from you could have changed the night. The lock was cold and shining, the room was almost warm. You said you had to leave me, like you had said before. I watched the handle tremble, or maybe that was me. We were almost honest, almost what we used to be. Your hand was near the door, near the door, near the door. You almost turned the key, but not anymore. if I had asked. Maybe the almost would not have passed. Your hand was near the door, near the door, near the door. You almost turned the key, but not anymore. Your hand was near the door in the hallway light. One little move from you could have changed the night. Near the door, still not gone, almost here, almost home. The light came through the gap, through the gap, through the gap. You stood on the other side and I almost asked you back. The light came through the gap like a line across the floor. One more inch of almost, one more not anymore. The door was never open, but it wasn't fully closed. Your shadow touched the carpet, then quietly let go. I saw the hallway shining on the edge of your face, like the night was trying to put us back in place. Not enough to enter, too much to forget. We were standing where the light had split. The light came through the gap, through the gap, through the gap. You stood on the other side and I almost asked you back. The light came through the gap like a line across the floor. One more inch of almost, one more not anymore. You said my name so softly, it almost wasn't sound. I held the silence open, but never turned around. The handle caught the moonlight, the room forgot to breathe. You were close enough to stay, still far enough to leave. If the door moved wider, if the light came in, maybe we would start where we had almost been. The light came through the gap, through the gap, through the gap. You stood on the other side and I almost asked you back. The light came through the gap like a line across the floor. One more inch of almost, one more not anymore. Through the gap, on the floor, almost here, not anymore. Almost open, almost open, almost closed. Your hand was on the handle, but neither of us moved. We left it almost open in the hallway glow. One more almost waiting where we used to know. The door made no decision, it only held the light, a little line between us cutting through the night. You smiled like you were leaving, I nodded like I knew, but both of us were listening for something to come through. Not goodbye, not coming, just a quiet almost thing. We left it almost open, almost open, almost shadow stayed a second longer than you meant to. I wanted one more question, you wanted one more sign, but all we gave each other was almost one more time. If it had opened wider, if you had turned around, maybe we would be here. Not almost, but found. We left it almost open, almost open, almost closed. Your hand was on the handle, but neither of us moved. We left it almost open in the hallway glow. One more almost waiting where we used to know. Almost open, almost open, almost closed. Almost yours.